Prince William has finally snapped. Enough is enough. He has told friends he will strip Meghan Markle of the HRH title.
Zoom in here and it says, with the compliments of Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. That is a title that was stripped from her when she and Harry made their whole racism debacle and left the UK, left their royal duties, and moved to the US to bug all of us.
It seems like that lady is a temptress. She's a siren. She's lured him into the rocks.
According to a source, here's the quote: Prince William plans to flex his muscles and wipe his wayward brother Prince Harry and his power-hungry wife Meghan from the history books, it says.
Is Meghan Markle's royal title about to be erased from history? The Duchess of Sussex, once celebrated as a modern royal, now stands at the centre of a firestorm that could strip her of the very identity she's fought to keep, from a controversial trip to Nigeria to a historic motion in the House of Lords. The drama is unfolding faster than a Netflix cliffhanger. This isn't just tabloid gossip. It's a clash that's rocking the foundations of British tradition. So, what's really going on, and why can't the world look away? Let's break it down. It all kicked off with a trip to Nigeria in 2024 that had everyone talking. Meghan and Harry landed in Africa, but this was no ordinary visit. They were greeted by top military and political leaders, with Meghan delivering speeches and posing for photo ops that screamed royal tour. Reports claim they acted as if they were still working royals, complete with ceremonial welcomes and heritage-focused events. But here's the catch. Buckingham Palace and Whitehall had no idea this was happening. Sources say the trip was seen as unauthorized diplomacy, a bold move that risked dragging the crown into an international mess. Fans online speculated that Meghan was trying to reclaim her royal spotlight, waving and smiling like she was still representing the monarchy. And what happened next would turn whispers into a roar. The House of Lords, Britain's oldest political institution, dropped a bombshell. In a move that sent shockwaves through Westminster, they tabled a formal petition to strip Meghan of her Duchess of Sussex title. This wasn't just chatter, it was a legal motion, backed by both Conservative and Labour peers, citing the 1917 Royal Titles Act. That law bans royals from using titles for fame or profit, and the Lords argue Meghan's crossed that line. From her media deals to her public appearances, she's accused of turning a sacred title into a personal brand. The petition doesn't mince words, calling her actions a crash trivialization of royal duty. It's a historic step, the first time since Megxit that Britain's aristocracy has officially declared war on her. But why is this happening now? The answer lies in a tidal wave of public fury. A YouGov poll from May 2025 revealed a jaw-dropping 77% of Brits want Meghan's title gone, a landslide that shows just how deep the frustration runs. People aren't just annoyed, they're fed up. Social media is buzzing with accusations that she's exploiting her royal status for personal gain, turning a centuries-old honour into a marketing tool. From her Netflix documentaries to her Spotify podcasts, the Sussex brand has become a business empire, and the public isn't here for it. Fans online say she wants the glitz of a tiara without the grind of public service. One ex-post summed it up. She's playing royalty like it's a costume, not a duty. But there's more fueling this backlash. Take Meghan's recent podcast with Jaime Kern Lima, a self-made billionaire and motivational speaker. It was billed as a raw, emotional deep dive, but what viewers got was something else entirely. Meghan spoke about the pressures of public life, her voice cracking as she dabbed her eyes, but social media lit up with skepticism. Critics pointed out there were no actual tears, just the performance of crying. Body language expert Scott Rouse weighed in, noting her constant blinking and calm facial expressions didn't match her emotional words. He called it a non-verbal leak, suggesting discomfort or even deception. Fans on X didn't hold back, with one user posting, "It's like watching a soap opera, not a real moment." And then something explosive resurfaced. Clip from years ago hit the internet like wildfire. In it, Meghan, speaking at Soho House Toronto, laughs about her ability to cry on command. Meghan, one tear, left eye, go, she says, chuckling as she boasts she can squeeze out a tear in seconds. The video, recorded long before her podcast, went viral in 2025, fueling doubts about her emotional authenticity. Fans speculated it was proof her podcast breakdown was scripted, a Hollywood rehearsal, rather than genuine heartbreak. One ex-user wrote, "She's acting, not feeling. Same old Meghan." The clip didn't just spark debate, it turned public skepticism into a full-blown firestorm. But there's another layer to this drama. Zoom in on a small but damning detail. A gift basket Meghan sent, signed with the compliments of Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. One big problem, she's not allowed to use the HRH title anymore. Back in 2020, when Meghan and Harry stepped back from royal duties, Queen Elizabeth set a clear rule: no HRH in public or private. Yet Meghan's still signing cards with it, like it's her personal trademark. Sources close to Buckingham Palace call it infuriating, a brazen move that shows she can't let go of the royal status she walked away from. Rumours suggest she's obsessed with the prestige, clinging to a title she was told to drop. And what happened next would raise even more eyebrows. Prince Harry's not escaping this storm either. The same YouGov poll showed 61% of Brits want his titles, including His Royal Highness, revoked too. Their Netflix and Spotify deals, sold under the Sussex brand, have been slammed as blatant cash grabs. The 2022 Netflix docuseries, opening with Duke and Duchess of Sussex, didn't just stir drama, it sparked accusations of exploiting royal privilege for profit. Even Harry's supporters are wavering, with some saying he's been swept up in Meghan's quest for fame. One ex-post put it bluntly, "Harry's a fox, but he's following her script. The monarchy stayed silent, but Parliament's stepping in where the palace won't, ready to bring consequences." And there's one more moment that pushed things over the edge. At Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter concert in LA, a viral clip captured Meghan laughing and shouting, "You know I'm Sussex now." She even told Mindy Kaling to call her Meghan Sussex. To fans, it sounded like a playful jab, but to the House of Lords, it was the final straw. The petition calls it a crash, trivialization of a title meant to represent the crown, not a punchline. Legal experts say her public use of the title might even breach the 1917 Royal Titles Act, which bans royals from using titles for fame or profit. The Lords saw the video, and so did Whitehall. Their verdict: if Meghan wants to be an influencer, she can't be a duchess too. But this isn't just about one moment, it's about a pattern. From the Nigeria trip to the podcast tears to the Beyoncé fiasco, Meghan's actions have painted a picture of a woman who, according to critics, wants the perks of royalty without the responsibilities. The House of Lords petition lays out a laundry list of violations, breaking diplomatic rules, mocking royal status, and using her title to make money. It's not just drama, it's a legal battle to protect the crown's dignity. The monarchy's stayed quiet, with King Charles reportedly turning a blind eye, but Parliament's done waiting. The Lords argue Meghan's comments, from accusing a royal of racism to pushing private projects like her Archetypes podcast, have caused diplomatic embarrassment and damaged the monarchy's reputation across the Commonwealth. So, here we are. Meghan Markle's royal fairy tale is teetering on the edge, facing a reckoning from Parliament, the public, and a relentless media. The House of Lords, backed by a furious 77% of Brits, says she's dragged British nobility through the mud for profit. Her defenders cry sexism and racism, but the Lords deal in law, not gossip. With a petition citing breaches of protocol, from unauthorized tours to media cash grabs, Meghan's title hangs by a thread. Will she lose the Duchess of Sussex name, or is this just another twist in her saga? One thing's certain, the crown doesn't bend easily, and history's watching. What do you think? Should Meghan keep her title, or is it time for the royals to take it back? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going.